what's wrong? Did I scare you?
Hardly. Now make like a ninja and disappear.
Are you ready to find out who the true Queen of Fighters is?
Sure. Try not to cry when they give me the crown.
What's up everyone, it's Arcadenaut here, and today we are taking a first look at Fatal Fury City of the Wolves' 4th DLC character, Chun-Li. Big shout out to SNK for giving me early access to the trial version of her DLC. Chun-Li is limited to practice and versus mode right now, so I've been spending some time in training trying to see what she's capable of. And honestly, it's really interesting seeing how Chun-Li, one of Capcom's most iconic characters, fits into SNK's system. She still feels like Chun-Li, but the pacing, the weight of her moves, even how her specials interact with the rev system, it's different in a good way. So in this video, I will try to break down how she feels, what's changed compared to her Street Fighter V and Street Fighter VI versions, and whether she actually works inside City of the Wolves' gameplay style. To appreciate this version of Chun-Li, we have to understand the legacy she carries. In Street Fighter V, Chun-Li was a technical powerhouse, a queen of frame traps, light confirms, and V-skill momentum. Chun-Li's gameplay was about fluid rhythm, cancelling from Kikouken into dash pressure, juggling opponents with air legs, and mastering time-heavy stance cancels. Then with Street Fighter VI, Capcom reinvented her flow around Serenity Stream, a stance system that gave her offensive creativity but demanded patience and precision. Chun-Li became more deliberate, and now in Fatal Fury City of the Wolves, we see a synthesis of both philosophies. SNK's Chun-Li feels like a fighter with the grace of Street Fighter VI's elegance, but attacks with the explosiveness of Street Fighter V's aggression. In City of the Wolves, Chun-Li's design feels instantly familiar but unmistakably new. Her entire kit has been carefully reinterpreted to match SNK's faster pacing and more momentum-driven combat. And the result is a version of Chun-Li that feels both true to her roots and refreshingly dynamic. The first thing you notice when you pick her up is that flow, that constant balance between patience and aggression. Chun-Li still excels at mid-range control, but she is not the defensive zoning character you might expect. She feels like she is designed to press forward, chaining fluid cancels and using the rev system to create an offense out of any opening. Her stance normals from Street Fighter VI's Serenity Stream are now fully integrated into her core kit. No stance input required. Moves like her down forward light punch or back heavy punch replicate her Serenity Stream options, giving her quick pokes and mid-range confirms without needing to enter a separate mode. It's a smart adjustment that makes her play feel immediate. You get the freedom of Street Fighter VI's Chun-Li but with SNK's more aggressive pacing. However, I still get the feeling how Chun-Li would end up with Serenity Stream in City of the Wolves. Chun-Li's neutral game is also where she shines. Her forward heavy punch, jaw strike, and her down heavy kick are some of her strongest tools for checking space. Jaw strike is cancelable to Kikouken, Hoyokusen, or the hidden gear move 7-star shining kicks for some easy to do high damage. Down heavy kick is cancelable to EX Kikouken that can lead for EX kicks and then end the combo with spinning bird kick while carrying your opponent to corner as well. However, keep in mind that down HK into EX Kikouken to EX kicks can whiff depending on the range. However, this is still such a great tool to check in neutral gameplay. Nearly every cancel route leads into meaningful pressure by Chun's kicks. EX Kikouken lets her continue pressure safely and control space. Tenshou Kicks grants juggle opportunities and frame advantage, and 100 Kicks sets up flashy corner extensions just like we know and expect from Chun-Li. As if she also tries to remind her Street Fighter 3 era. What's impressive is how smooth these cancel routes feel in motion. SNK clearly studied how players link Chun-Li's combos in Street Fighter. Although her lack of Serenity stream stance has been spread across different normals, the rev system feels like a reimagination of Chun's rhythm. It is less about single hit confirms and more about reading tempo, deciding when to cancel, when to break, and when to bait a reaction. Especially, I'm not so sure if people would fall for that, but Hazanshu feint to throw feels really satisfying to do. Lets you control the neutral pressure afterwards by Kikouken and your footsies. Once you internalize Chun's motion in the City of the Wolves, she becomes incredibly expressive. Her Kikouken also plays a huge role in this new identity. First of all, this new Kikouken is no longer a charge move. It is a quarter circle forward punch, while Chun-Li's spinning bird kick is still charge based, as being the only charge move in her arsenal. And with Kikouken becoming a fireball input, that alone dramatically opens up her offense. She can throw Kikouken in the middle of a dash, cancel it from heavies, or weave it into pressure without needing charge time. And crucially, she can also feint it, canceling the startup animation to fake out opponents, expecting a projectile. It is a small detail, but it transforms her fireball game from a zoning tool into a mind game setup. You can make your opponents flinch, jump, or burn meter defending a projectile that never comes. On the defensive side, her true reversal now comes from Tenshou Kick, which can be executed with either a down-down input or a dragon punch motion. The light version acts as a full invincible reversal, giving her a solid answer to wake up pressure, something she often lacked in Capcom's games. Of course, unless she spanned a meter. While the heavy version shines as a combo extender. When you cancel Tenshou Kick from crouching heavy kick, you can link straight into EX specials or even her super finishers. Her Hazanshu, on the other hand, is being another standout. Can be rave breaked as I mentioned before, meaning Chun-Li lands right next to the opponent after connecting or even on block. That means if they block it, she can go straight into throw or guard mix-ups. And if it hits, she is perfectly positioned to continue pressure. It's a risk-reward mechanic that feels pure SNK, rewarding momentum and reads over strict execution. Altogether, Chun-Li in City of the Wolves is a character built around flow and adaptability. At least that's how I felt throughout my try. She is strong at neutral, punishing and expressive, but also never felt broken. She rewards players who understand her range and know how to manipulate her cancels, and that makes her fun both to play and to fight against. At least that's how I felt when playing against CPU. But sadly, I think that's all I can talk about today. Chun-Li's demo has only access to practice and versus modes, so I can't talk about her arcade, her episodes of Southtown chapters, or her combo trials. From here, I will share Chun-Li's gameplay footage without any commentary. These include gameplay footage from my side and also from SNK. So if you want to see more of Chun-Li's potential, then let's get started.
Ready? Then show me.
You and me? Whatever. But don't say I didn't warn you.
Round 1. Get ready. Fight SPG. You wish.
That wasn't bad.
Punch.
Lightning kicks! Tenshou kicks! Spinning bird! Brace yourself! Tenshou kicks!
No way.
Hi! Hi! Lightning kicks! finish it!
Round 2. Get ready. Fight. SPG.
Hit!
Hadouken! Chun-Li! Try and stop it! Shoryuken! Shoryuken! Coming at you! How's that?
Tenshou Kicks! Watch and learn!
That all you got?
Prepare yourself! Hey!
Shoryuken! Coming at you! How's that go? Ken wins! Yeah! Final round. Get ready. Fight. SPG.
Lightning kicks!
Hadouken!
Lightning kicks! Hey! Lightning kicks! Brace yourself! Tenshou Kicks! Spinning bird kick!
Keep it from Shoryuken! Coming at you! How's that?
I'm not giving up!
Chun-Li wins! Ready, fight, SPG!
Lightning kicks! I'm not giving up!
Get more!
I'm not giving up! Take it! Brace yourself! Kikouken! Huh? Watch and learn!
Chun-Li wins! Round 2, get ready, fight!
Tenshou Kick! Kikouken! That wasn't bad.
Joe wins! Final round, get ready, fight!
Kikouken!